Hello, the loaders.
Hello.
Can we call them the loaders?
The loaders.
Yeah.
The freeloaders.
But that sounds like lorders. The
Loaders.
Yeah. We
Yeah.
got a lot of loaders.
Loaders.
We got a lot of loaders. Welcome, brown loaders. We are together in the garage where we should be. On our stools, on our table, and here to do your podcast. Hope you've all been well, and thanks for listening. And actually, we talk about loads of loaders. I feel like we bumped into loads recently. We've just been.
Is that what you're calling them?
Well, I don't know. A whole load of loaders.
Okay. No, I thought you said something else. I thought you said
because they're not all brown.
I thought you called them a whole load of loaders, and I was like, no, you can't do that.
A whole load of loaders,
right?
Because they're brown loaders.
Yes,
brown loaders.
Like because Taylor Swift has. What they call them, Swifties.
See. Oh, fan army.
Yeah,
okay, Swifties.
No, but I don't think
Tay-Tay
I don't
Swifties.
think loaders is the right one.
No, loaders.
No.
Brownies.
Luck and loaders. Yeah.
Bloaters.
Bloaters.
Yeah. Like floaters.
No,
Like
they're bloaters. Brown loaders.
So they're bloaters.
Yeah, bloaters.
So what are you if you're a fan of the brown load?
Bloater.
No, that sounds like you're too full or something.
Hey, make sure you blowed up, the
No.
doors off. I only told you to blow up.
BLs.
Huh?
BLs.
The BL sounds a bit formal, isn't it? It's like basketball league.
Loaders.
Yeah, no, I don't like that.
No,
I think bloaters. It's there. There's
Bloaters,
something.
yeah. Anyway, you can get involved. You can
It's up for
suggest,
debate.
You can suggest what we should call you guys. But thank you, whoever you are, wherever you are, for tuning in. What's been going on, boys? How are you?
All good. We have got some cracking news to start.
Boom! There we go. Brah! Coming at you.
That scared me.
That was a clap to attention.
God.
I don't know what that would sound like in people's headphones. They might have just clapped themselves.
that clap
But I'm
was
sorry.
good
It was an excited thunderclap.
And if you were in our WhatsApp group, you would have known what the
You would
news
have been
is.
sacked.
you would have
Yeah. You mean the new one?
The new one, yeah.
the new WhatsApp group, you would
yeah.
have known what we're about to say for the rest of the Ahmadmi who are listening
Yeah.
on the podcast and are not up to date and up to scratch with the WhatsApp group.
Okay, so here's what's going down. We are going to be back at the London Podcast Festival for a live podcast. Hey. Which is a big deal. This is a big deal because we've done it a couple of times in the past. 3 times?
3 times a
Right.
lady.
We've sold out every time, which is
Yep.
great. So we're telling you now on the podcast, and we did think of our little strategy was, do we do a little teaser on social media? Do we do a little this? Do we put a post up? Do we allude to it? And we thought, you know what? Just tell them. Tell the people that the London Podcast Festival is happening and we are there. This week is the announcement. This is a podcast telling you where and how to go and get your tickets. And you can. Just Google it. Just search for London Podcast Festival, the Brown Load 2024. And we are there. What's the date, Sach?
The date is the 14th of September, which is a Saturday night, again, obviously. And it kicks off at 9:30 p.m.
So Saturday the 14th at 9:30.
That's a good time, Saj.
It's a good time, yeah.
That's a
Because
good time.
the London Podcast Festival has festivals on all throughout the day and night.
And they have there's shows on I saw at 2 o'clock, 5 o'clock, 7 o'clock. We're the last one.
Obviously, you're the man in charge of all of this comms
Yes.
and everything. That's your department.
The comms.
Yeah, he's dealing with it.
Did you strategically think of this time? Did you ask for
Well,
this
yeah,
time?
I mean,
or
look,
did you have Asian-ness in your mind?
Yeah, no, look, I think last year we did it at 9:30. It kicked off, and I thought, do you know what, it was a good time. And this year I was thinking about it more, and I was like, I don't want it to be at 7 o'clock.
No.
Why?
Because
7 o'clock's
it
good time.
interferes with dinner time and stuff.
I love the fact only brown people will evolve their whole day. I do think it is a brown people thing about food, around food.
Yeah, but it's true though,
Actually,
isn't it?
Saj, you're right.
Holidays, daytime, whatever. And like now, look, already the first thing we're thinking is 9:30, and we all said it.
Yeah.
9:30. I thought, that's good, so you can eat and then come.
Yeah, and really, the doors open at 9 o'clock, so you don't have to be there before 9 o'clock.
Right.
Get there at 9 on the dot.
Yeah.
Show starts sharp, 9:30, and you'll see us till 11 o'clock.
And it's going to be in King's Place, which is
King's
Cross,
Place, yeah, same
right?
as it was,
So
yeah.
King's Cross, Saturday the 14th of September, and I'm thinking, and around King's Cross, obviously there's Dushum, but there's loads of places to eat, right?
Yeah.
There's loads of places to eat. Something like you could easily book in for somewhere for 7, have a nice sort of 1.5
meal,
hour dinner,
yeah.
come out, slow
Yeah.
little mooch. Round to the venue, which is right there in King's Cross.
Yep.
This is perfect. I love the food. But because when I do the stand-up, often we do a stand-up show around about 6, 7 o'clock. And I joke about it. I kind of go, right, who's thinking about food? Who's thinking about we're going to do food after? And who's slightly annoyed that I've done this show at 6, 7 o'clock? which is right in the middle of food.
Yeah.
And you can see the reaction, like, yeah, us, because everybody bases their day around food. But this is a good time. The only thing is, I think, with 9:30 p.m., knowing brownload people, we're going to get drunk people.
I love that.
No, but that was, do you know what? Last year, it just adds to the atmosphere
It
of
does,
it, because everyone's on a level.
Everyone's on a level, but also, can I just say,
Yeah.
you know what happened last year?
What happened?
Simon Sandu left early.
Well,
he escorted himself out.
yeah, he had
That's
enough.
what he did.
He had enough because he thought he was going to get on the mic, and he didn't.
No, yeah, exactly.
But no, you know what happened last time when we did an event? It got sold out so quickly.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, true.
Do you know what?
We were the first to
wasn't-
sell out.
It wasn't even. It was a few hours since the podcast went out.
Yeah, I promise you, this is not a hype thing.
No.
We never do that.
No, there is no
But
hype
it was. We were surprised because they
Yeah.
rang us. They went, "Oh, out of all of the podcasts at the podcast festival, all of them, and they're mainstream podcasts. We have to remind ourselves of
Yeah,
that."
Tom Allen and Susie Ruffalo are going to be there.
You're right.
Yeah.
Right. That's a big deal.
That's a big deal,
right.
Yeah.
And out of all the podcasts at the podcast festival, ours sold out the quickest.
Yeah.
And they were like
On the first day
And
of
you know
announcement.
what's funny? I'm sorry. I'm gonna say the podcast festival people. By the way, they are super lovely. They are really genuinely lovely. They support us and they love us and what we do. But they were like, it was almost like they couldn't really believe it.
Yeah.
They're like, yours is sold out.
yeah.
Like it's gone and it's before anybody else. So if you do want to get tickets, London Podcast Festival, Saturday the 14th. I don't think the tickets are a lot. What are they? About 20 quid?
No, they're sort
Not
of
even 20.
14 quid.
There you go.
No, 14. I mean, what can you get for 14 quid? You know what
Okay,
I mean? That's
I'll be
bargain.
honest. You know what?
You can't even get one chocolate bar. Brownlow, you get 3.
Bruv, a cod and chips.
Yeah.
It was 14 quid.
There you go.
Really?
Cod and chips.
Where?
For one. I was on my own. I came out
That's
of a hotel.
ridiculous.
I thought, you know what?
Was it somewhere fancy?
No, bruv. It was a fish and chip shop.
What?
And it wasn't even in London. I would expect London. It was like Birmingham. I can't remember where I was. But I went to the hotel. I'd done the event. And obviously, I don't eat before the event. I came out and I thought, cod and chip. I'm going to have it to
chips,
myself.
yeah.
So what? I stink out the hotel room. Doesn't matter, right?
Yeah.
And I thought 14. And then you think, oh, okay,
For
maybe
For
a piece of
14
cod.
quid, you
maybe a
wouldn't
bit-
get that much masala addition compared to what you're going to get from us three.
Yeah, you might get the masala tea for 14 quid.
Well, there you go.
But anyway,
See?
but look, my point is, it's money well spent.
Yes.
Come and see us live. If you listen to this, more so, you know what we get a lot of, and I'm sure you boys do as well. When you're walking around, even like yesterday when we were out and about, which we'll tell you about in a minute. People come up and they go, I flipping love your podcast, and I look
Can you do a
forward.
show? Can you do a
well,
show?
Can you do it daily? That's what we get. We
Yeah,
get that. Can you do it daily?
Yeah, of course we can.
Yeah.
We'll just cancel everything in our
no,
lives.
Exactly. No.
Everything.
Calm
Bruv,
Send the family away.
There is nothing I do daily. I'm not even a dad
He doesn't
daily.
even brag.
Yeah, I'm not even a man daily. Sometimes,
Oh.
I don't know. Like I can't commit to anything for that level
do
now.
that daily.
No, I don't do that daily. No. I like to let it. No. Okay. I was gonna go. Anyway, my point is, so you get that a lot, but also you realize there's some people that it's played a big part in your life for whatever
Yes.
reason. Like people have listened to this podcast while they're going on their walks. I remember there's a guy who lost 10 stone. We
Yeah.
met him at last year's podcast
Yeah, he was.
festival.
What a ledge. What a
Right,
ledge.
and you would. It's weird, isn't it? Because you would just never know. You would never know that guy was 10 stone heavier. Anyway, and
It's
he
crazy
was-
to think that people are inspired by just listening to the Bakwas.
Right, but you know what it is? And I get it, because I listen to audiobooks and stuff in the same way. It's just because while you're doing your bakwas, like you're on the cross trainer or working out, you don't want to think about being on the cross trainer working
No.
out. You're like, talk to me about
Talk to
something
me.
else.
Yeah.
So that's what hopefully I think this podcast is. So if you are that person, if you've had a good year, bad year, tough year, a year you just want to kind of come and the brown load's been there with you, then come and be part of the live one. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Live one, King's Cross, make a weekend of it. September the 14th. Go
Yes.
on. Let's see you there. And if you are coming, let us know in advance. Tickets are available now.
They are. Yeah.
They are
Go get
available
it.
now. We had to hold back, but we can say it now. And also, in September, we are going to have a new Prime Minister, by the way.
Oh,
We
of
are.
course.
And
the
we've got to talk
announcement.
about, we got a big announcement. It's not just the fact that we're going to be at the podcast festival, but there was another big announcement.
Do you know what? Like it was kind of on the day. It was just kind of sprung on, wasn't it?
Yeah.
What-
5 o'clock. He's
so-
going to make a little speech.
Yeah.
Well,
So-
there was murmurings going on, obviously, because of
Yeah.
where I am in the news building and everything. We were kind of sort of tipped off. And to be fair, a lot of people didn't believe it. They were like, in the morning, we were tipped off that it's coming today. And the way it was is, actually, it's not going to happen today. Do you know what I mean? It's just people just making things up. So a lot of people weren't ready.
Yeah. Yeah. So this is the official, just for those who don't, this is the official Rishi Sunak announcement. We've all known for about a week or 10 days or 2 weeks. I don't know. How long's it been?
Well, no, it's been...
about a week.
Oh, no.
No,
what?
when they said that there's going to be election July the 4th.
Everyone knew that there was going to be...
But what I mean, this is the official when the current Prime Minister comes out and
Gives a
basically
date.
lays down the challenge, lays down the gauntlet and
Drops
goes,
the
game on,
gauntlet.
bitches, let's go.
Yeah.
Do you know, like, it was so, because obviously, all the cameras are there, the presenters are sort of outside Downing Street, talking, and they can see the lectern being set up behind and all of
Yeah.
that. Do you know what I've noticed?
Go
The
on.
best thing about it?
Are you going to say the same thing as I did? Go on.
People playing songs in the background of just, like...
Who was
just
playing?
So
because obviously
basically-
the whole world's media, or the whole of the UK's media, is outside Downing Street.
Yeah.
But you can obviously get as close to the gate, at the end of the road. someone really loud was just playing music that was just.
So it was
dubbing.
basically they were playing "Things Can Only Get Better," and it was the tune that Blair played.
Used for the Labour
Yeah.
Party.
Yeah. So they were drowning him out. So,
And there was like the Darth Vader entrance song or something like that. I heard.
Oh, what, for when he came out?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so what that meant is that
and they were playing it really loud. Yeah.
if we could watch it at home, obviously he was plugged into the microphone, so we could hear him. But all the Sky News and everybody who was standing there, they couldn't hear what he was saying. It was so funny because no one could actually comment on anything afterwards because like we couldn't really hear any of that.
But it was the whole world's reacted to it because they said, "Can you get any more British than a little man in a suit coming out in the rain in his posh little voice?"
It chucked it down.
And it just started.
Monsoon. It was proper tip barasapani.
Yeah.
Can I just say that was a little Asian production? That
Oh
was.
yeah, why?
That was very
Why?
Bollywood. Yeah.
I'm just can't believe. Honestly, I thought that was sponsored by an Asian radio station.
It was.
Because it just like. Sure, the weather is terrible. Like on that day, I even had different trainers on because I knew it was going to be wet, and so therefore, there were certain shoes that might let water in. I was prepped. I had the Mac on. I knew it was going to rain. Everyone knew it was going to rain.
Yeah. I think it was planned.
My man comes out with not a raincoat,
Nothing.
no one holding an umbrella,
Nothing.
not even a little tent over his head. Like, what is this comms team? What are those people? Who are these people? Who's organising this? Are they on work experience? Why have they not got this ready?
Brother, I think they did it on purpose.
Now,
To make it look a bit more dramatic
What,
and
like
sad.
it's hard?
Yeah.
Like, otherwise, he would have been the Wally with the brolly.
Imagine if it was a nice sunny day, birds are chirping, all of this stuff, and he's come out and given that and that. I think it was planned.
no,
Because he came out later than he should have as well.
So was it
meant
like
to be fast,
a metaphor for like this country's going down the?
I think
like
so.
a
It was
Batman
all part
scene
of
with
the
rain come down.
act. I think.
no, okay. So you're saying two different things because if you're saying, Kej, it was a metaphor for the country's going down. He's coming out in the rain.
Yeah.
He looks
It
weak.
was like
He
a
looks
Batman
dismal.
scene.
Yeah. But Sach is kind of going, nah, it's all part of the effect and drama, and like he's come out like some dark destroyer, like the Undertaker in the rain. And I don't think I think you're giving it both of you are giving it way too much credit.
Oh.
Here's what's happened: the little 5'2" brother was inside. He's going, "Hey, me penda, mari bajana." He's like, he doesn't want to go out, right? They go, "No, go," and his mum's there. And everyone's behind him going, "Chalja, put chalja." Like, no, it's raining. And someone is going, "Oh, court la kya?" He goes, "Mani court para, mum, mani court para." All that kind of right? That's all going on.
Yeah.
And then eventually, he's gone out, but he got so wet.
Wet.
But you know when the suit looks like it's made of wax?
Yeah.
Like it's got. If everyone's ever been that drenched.
His Bundy was wet.
I beg your pardon?
Yeah, the Bundy was
The Bundy
fully
was wet.
Waistcoat.
The banana.
underneath.
The banana was
Oh,
wet.
okay.
It was that soaked.
I think, yeah.
The banana was wet.
Oh, you're
Wow.
not talking about Bundy is the waistcoat, but
Oh,
banana
no.
is the
banana,
vest.
The banana's
Yeah.
the vest. Yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
Banana and Bundy. Well,
But
Banana
everything,
Bundy.
he was soaked through. It
Banana
rained that
Bundy and
much.
Bundy is all wet.
yeah, the water's going to be running down.
Down
It's
his
gonna-
crack.
But
Yeah.
like, I was just,
Sunat
I just thought, at this level in the UK, we are better at organising things.
You're right. Look, but the fact is, it's game on. It's just game on, and it was just all a bit like if you get a chance, you can just find the little video of it.
You know
and you
what
see
I
how
heard
drenched
today?
he is.
You know what I heard today? That he's already enrolled his kids to go to school in America for September.
Nah, see that's
made that
that is proper.
Yeah.
even if
Yeah.
But
No,
are we?
there's no way.
But we've kind of achieved. We've unlocked the level of getting an Asian person into Downing Street.
yeah.
I think it's kind of done now. Do we care about if there's anyone else coming in now?
well, funny enough, I got a video message from a candidate who's running in my local area.
you and your connections.
Tommy, what is
going on?
how are you
Are you
in this?
getting a little backhander?
I promise you, you know me. I don't even know how I can help these
Why are
people.
they all coming to Tommy?
No, it's just more.
This is the second time you mentioned
Okay.
it on the podcast now.
Yeah,
Is
but
there
it's-
funds being transferred?
This is
Yeah.
somebody else, right? So this is what party is George Galloway? It's not him that's messaged me. by
The one with
way.
Monty Panasar, who then decided to call it a day now, so he's not there anymore. But
Right.
Well, was he already?
yeah, he's not there, isn't he? They fell out or something. Something happened. He didn't last. He quit or something.
Right.
I don't know.
Well,
I don't know. Don't
George Galloway party. I'm not saying. I'm saying it's not. The worker party. That's what it is.
Worker party.
Right. Worker.
Oh yeah,
right.
yeah. That's
Okay.
what Monty was.
Yeah,
part of.
Monty was part
Right.
yeah.
So all of a sudden, I get a video from a guy, Yusuf, who I
Yeah.
know, Yusuf Khan. That's his name,
Right.
right? Yusuf Khan goes to me. I'm running for the area of Chingford and Woodford Green, which isn't far from where I live.
Yeah.
It's Ian Duncan Smith's constituency. I'm
Yeah.
an MP candidate for the Worker Party with George Galloway. Please spread the word, is what I've got, right?
Right.
Now, I know Yusuf. right? Because I've done events which Yusuf has organised.
Right.
Oh, I know him.
George Galloway, of course, he's the one
No,
who
this fella.
purred like a cat on. George Galloway's the one who purred like a cat on Big Brother.
Brother.
Yes,
Right,
yes.
that's what he's known for. Right. So Yusuf,
That's what he's known for.
absolutely. That's the man.
No, he
Have
won't.
you not seen the video, bro? Bro, it's the weirdest shit ever.
I know, but surely he's been known for something else. He's just
Politics.
purring like a cat.
No, but
you're
bruv,
the man that
he did
turned into cat.
And
Yeah,
she
fully.
and the woman on the
I know. I've seen it.
Bruv, that I can't. How can you
It's
take someone serious after
disturbing.
that? It is because he does it so well and he
Yeah.
really gets into it.
Yeah.
So the guy Yusuf Khan, who is in this video with
Yeah.
George Galloway, and
Right.
George Galloway is bigging him up, and he's kind of going, "This is Yusuf Khan. He's gonna be running
He's
in the
the
area."
man.
Blah, blah, blah.
Yep.
Basically, Yusuf, I've done a few events for.
Right.
Yusuf is a security guard, right? Right? He's a security guard who is now turned politician.
Don't
Right?
lie.
Yeah, it's a big deal, right? But Yusuf's always been involved in like things like knife crime, getting knife crime down in the area, and sort of politics. But I don't know him in that political sense.
Right.
I know him as security. He even did the security, Sach, while you were DJing here at my wife's party.
Yes,
Oh.
He's the security guard,
yes, he was.
right? Right. He
I
was
know him.
He's a friend of ours.
Yeah.
Now you're piecing it together.
Yeah.
Now tell everybody, listen to the podcast.
Yeah.
Who's security? Now
I know
you know
him,
who he
yeah,
is.
I know,
Exactly.
I know,
who he is.
yeah.
Whose security does he do, Kej?
Bollywood's finest.
Bollywood A-listers.
Yeah.
So all of a sudden, my potential local MP is Shah Rukh Khan and the Bachchans security guard.
Yeah.
That's how I met
That's the
Yusuf.
same guy, yeah.
So Yusuf and I met 2011 over in Canada at the IFAs. And we just got on and he turned out, he goes, "Yeah, bruv, I'm from Walthamstow." And I'm like, "Oh, I'm from up the road," right?
Random.
So we started, he goes, "I got the gym there, and anytime we want to come down and train," we started speaking, blah, blah, blah. He goes, "Yeah," he goes, "I'm doing the security for Shah Rukh." He goes, "I'll tell you what, don't worry," because he goes, "All the press are here. I'll bring Shah Rukh to you."
Love that.
Right? We just got on.
Amazing.
So through the crowd, Yusuf brought Shah Rukh through everyone, got him to me. We got the interview, and everyone's like, "How come?" And then Shah Rukh went off, and after that, Shah Rukh and I got closer, and all those things happened. But it was because I just want to say, it's because of Yusuf.
We're going to see tweets and Insta story posts from Shah Rukh Khan.
You know what?
Endorsing
this
him.
guy's got Bollywood backing, and he's running for a local MP. Anyway, my point is, it's all happening in the politics world, and there might be another Desi, and you never know.
You know what?
This
I
could
bet
be
you
the
know
start of it.
mainstream newspapers got that story.
I don't.
No, I bet you they haven't.
Well, they don't know about the Shah Rukh.
How do we get this story?
Bollywood-
Honestly.
Exclusive on the brand, though.
Yeah, no, it is. It is. There is no one who's going to look at it from this angle
And go-
and give this.
He's got a full Bollywood endorser. And actually, the next time I saw him and his brother do the security for Amitabh Bachchan. Like they are close with the Bachchans. They are close with the Khans. They're close with Salman. They're close with all of them.
They know. Yeah, no, I know.
And I'm like, wow.
You've met this guy before.
And
Amazing.
can I tell you something? Yusuf's a lovely guy. Like
He is a
he's
top guy.
all about community. He goes, bruv, we all got to look up. You know what? I'm sorry. I'm going to do an impression of you, Yusuf. Because he's massive. He's about 6'5", right? 6'6".
Yeah, big guy.
So he towers over me. And plus he's built. He's got a gym. You know, like... He goes, bruv, we have to look after the community, innit? We have to look after each other.
Yeah, no, he's a good
and I'm
guy.
like, okay, man, whatever you say. You said your hands are massive.
Yeah.
Maybe he might be the Arnie for the UK.
Yeah, exactly.
You know like how Arnie was the governor of California?
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
man.
He might be that.
Wicked.
He could be that version for us.
Yeah.
So seeing as Yusuf has got links to Shah Rukh Khan,
Yeah.
so have I.
And what? What have you
here we
done?
go.
Obviously, you know, me on my travels, I was in Dubai last week.
Yeah.
Still a bit bunged up, as you can probably hear on the
you
podcast
sound
as
good.
well.
You sound
I'm still
What
a bit
happens
mashed
in
up.
Dubai?
It stays in
Aircon,
Dubai. I told you air
aircon,
conditioning,
AC.
man.
Yeah.
Still mash up.
AC, Cushman
But anyway, walking through the supermarket,
Yeah.
who do I spot in the aisles?
Who do
Shah
you
Rukh Khan?
support?
Not Shah Rukh Khan.
Oh.
Well, yeah, kind of Shah
Gauri
Rukh Khan.
Khan.
Not him doing the shopping, obviously,
No.
or his family. Shah Rukh Khan biscuits.
What? Oh my...
Dark fantasy.
I've never seen anything like this in my life.
What a box.
They're called
Really?
Dark Fantasy.
Dark Fantasy.
This
What
is,
a
I'll be
box.
honest, this could almost look like...
It looks fake.
No, it could.
It does look fake.
It does, yeah, it looks fake. Yeah, right, because it's... And also, it's made by Sunfeast. That
Do you know
famous
what?
brand of biscuits.
Apparently, I posted this picture up,
Yeah.
and someone said to me, "Well, if you're on our WhatsApp group, I posted a picture.
Yeah,
up,
it's on the
in
WhatsApp
there.
group.
Someone said to me they're really nice.
Okay.
We haven't tried them yet. They're still fun.
Sunfeast Dark Fantasy Choco Fills. They are choco cream filled cookies.
Open them up. Come
There
on,
are
let's go.
24 individually wrapped cookies.
And do you know what the funny thing about the whole thing is?
Yeah.
Forget Shah Rukh on
His
it.
picture's on the box, right?
Yeah.
It's just got a pitch. Like it's not even like backed by Shah Rukh. Do you know? Like, do you reckon it's legit?
Oh, it might not be. It's got to be. They would not.
No, because he's holding the biscuit in his hand.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but it's just so
They could've
random. Like,
Yeah,
No,
well,
but
it could be
he
a
could
fake
have
one.
just been doing that, like, you know, like...
No, but was this...
Right?
Could be a
Find
Jaffa
the biscuit
cake.
in his hand.
Did you find this in what, Carrefour? Or where was it? In
Giant. So
Okay.
yeah, proper supermarket.
Yeah, proper
yeah.
supermarket. So then it's got to be legit.
Well,
It's not a Lulu
No,
segment.
it's legit. It's legit.
I don't
You
want
can buy them in India.
I don't want to be the first to say this. As we know from our Shah Rukh Khan interview in days, he loves the McVitie's digestive.
Yeah.
He does, yeah.
Yeah,
We
so-
gave him a few packs, didn't
Yeah,
we?
he
When he
does,
came
and
in?
Sach, there's some other flavours. Why didn't you get the other ones?
Because this was the only one that he had his photo on.
Coffee one. They've got choco nut. And
Yeah.
they've
But I
got-
don't know if they're his favourite. He
Which
was
one
on
we
Dark
got?
Fantasy. I picked up Dark
Oh, okay.
Fantasy.
I like dark because I think the,
Go on,
the
bang
dark,
them open.
dark
Open.
fantasy. It's got proper perforated tail. Dark fantasy does sound like it's got sex toys inside it. I don't know why. Like,
Shah Rukh Khan's Dark Fantasy.
Yeah, who would like to try Shah Rukh Khan's dark fantasy?
Do you know what? I was
What
actually
was
when
that
I saw
Bollywood
it, I
song
was like,
fantasy?
What's your fantasy? Oh, they're not as
Oh,
big as
they're
I
very
thought.
little.
No.
They look massive. Shah
I
Rukh
thought-
Khan. How
I
little is
thought-
Shah Rukh Khan? This is
honestly-
like a little wine gum.
I thought this
Shah
is
Rukh.
amazing. What's it going to be like?
Yeah.
The texture is a little bit. It's what I would describe it. A little bit powdery on the
Oh,
outside.
oh.
It's like a bourbon. It's
Should
not
I
like a
dip
bourbon.
it? Should I dip it?
No, bite it.
No,
Bite it first.
you got to go purist fair. How do they get the gooiness to
That's
stay
not
gooey?
bad. You can tell it's Indian chocolate.
The outside of this biscuit tastes like it's just covered. It's just been covered in hot chocolate powder.
No.
No, I think that's the chocolate.
I don't like it.
Let me tell you something. I love those.
That's right.
You know why? Because I love bourbons. They are bourbons with a gooey middle. That's all it is.
Gooey bourbon.
Gooey bourbon. Yeah.
Bourbon, yeah.
Yeah, bourbon. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, listen, I'm a fan of Shah Rukh Khan's Dark Fantasy.
Those are it. Message Shah Rukh Khan.
I will. I'm going to tweet that.
That's really good.
I'm not.
He
a fan.
sometimes replies on Twitter as well.
The other thing I got,
Oh, you got something else?
Oh,
Yeah.
wow!
More.
I'm gonna
Snack Sach, Galaxy, Desserts of Arabia,
Oh, hello, mate.
chocolate. So Arabic flavoured.
Oh my god! Can we just
What
have a
is
look
this?
at this?
Arabic flavoured.
Look at the flavors on this Galaxy chocolates, right? These are the 4 flavors: baklava, Turkish delight, halwa, and mamul. Oh my god! This is unbelievable.
We ain't getting that here. Do you know what? I didn't even take a photo of that. I
Take
took
a photo of this.
Now-
People are going to go crazy
You know,
when they see
you know
this.
what's so mad about this?
It's legit Galaxy as well,
Yeah,
not
it is.
fake.
It's proper. What is it? Nestle. Nestle make Galaxy, don't they? Right?
This is proper because they ain't got no Bollywood star on it.
No, exactly. And it's a proper pack. So it's a mixed bag of different types of Galaxy. Okay, baklava flavor. I'm not really a fan of baklava.
Oh,
Yeah.
Tommy.
I know. Everyone's my mum and dad.
I mean, I don't eat
everyone around
sweets,
me, my
but
wife.
I mean a baklava.
I don't do that
I'm
many
gonna have
sweets.
another Shah Rukh Khan
Yeah,
biscuit.
the
mate.
Shah Rukh
That's
Khan biscuits are the
banging.
one. They got Turkish
That is
delight.
banging.
I'll pass on that
What's halawa? Is that halwa?
Halwa.
Like Gajra di halwa.
No. So the halwa you get in the Arab countries is made from sesame seeds, and it's crushed together, and it's a very specific halwa you get from the Middle Eastern countries.
Is that what the song's about as well? When they
Which one?
show me your halwa.
No, jalwa.
Oh, okay.
This guy.
I'm sorry, I knew there was something.
Show me your
Okay,
halwa.
what's mamul?
It sounds rude, mate.
Yeah. What's mamul?
Mamul, I don't know.
But you went. These flavors are amazing.
Yeah, but I need
I
3
mean,
out of 4.
mamul.
Bro, you ain't getting Galaxies like that. Go on, crack them open.
Whack 'em open.
Okay, I don't know what mamul is. Those flavors, I'd rather eat more Shah
If
Rukh
in
Khan's.
doubt, just say it confidently.
And do you know what? Look how many in there, Tommy. That's quite good.
24.
Do you who
Already
likes
on the outside.
do you like Turkish delight?
Bam.
Who likes Turkish delight?
I-
These are small as well.
good.
Halwa.
Kej looks like a
I'll
massive
I'm gonna-
bar.
I'm going to try the Galaxy Halawa.
Halwa.
Halwa.
What one you got there,
Halwa.
Kej?
Halwa.
You know, let's one. You know, I
You want
think
a baklava? What flavour, Sach?
Yeah, go on.
Galaxy is the second best chocolate to Cadbury's.
Who
I'd
eats
go
Turkish
I'd
delight?
go- I'd
I
go
think
Galaxy
there's something
over.
wrong with it. If you like Turkish delight, there's something wrong with you.
I'd go Galaxy over.
Have you noticed there's
Dairy.
only 2 baklava ones in there?
Oh, really? You think they're more popular?
Oh.
Yeah, they've got loads of
mate.
this.
No, I'll tell you what. That was lovely. That was lovely. The halwa one is lovely.
That's
It's,
good.
just, it's nutty, like a little nutty.
Yeah,
one.
nutty.
Sorry. Hi, welcome to the podcast because we're just eating, and you guys get to hear what we're talking about.
Sorry.
but I
Sorry.
love it. I love this about you, Sach.
What?
This is what you do. This has become your thing now. Whenever you
Snack
come back
Sach.
from a holiday, you bring something quite cool and random. And I'll be honest, when I was in Holland,
Yeah.
I went around the store
Looking for
thinking,
something.
oh, right, yes, actually. I was like, nah.
No, but this kind
Nah.
of treats you only get from India and Dubai. Like
For what?
the
For
funky
their
treats.
season?
Yeah, funky treats. You only get like you got to go to India and Dubai.
Yeah, you're right. Probably.
Yeah, like in Amsterdam, it's going to be stuff that you more or less get over here.
Yeah.
Roughly.
Yeah.
You've got to go to
European-
another part of the world.
Yeah.
Like even if
Very
I
few-
went
Brazil.
to the Far East or something, you're going to come back with some funky
There
stuff.
was some other stuff that was serving in Amsterdam, but I'm not sure if I'm allowed to bring
No,
that
you
back.
can't bring that back. No.
No, cookies.
And I don't want to try it.
Yeah, no.
Well, so let's Sach obviously has done well and delivered.
Very well. Well done,
He
Sach. Thank
delivered
you.
on the snacks.
Welcome.
He delivered
Welcome.
yesterday
Having
as
another
well, because I think we need to bring it to everyone's attention that on
Yes.
Bank Holiday Monday,
Yes.
we had planned our. It feels like I was going to say the first ever, but it felt like the first ever. Our first ever meal together, at least for this year, where because we haven't had a chance to all go out us three and have a meal and sit down and have some good food, and we planned it early doors.
This is all a dig, by the way. Just so everyone knows, this whole setup. No, because I'm sitting there like a fool. I'm sitting there because I know you're.
Have another biscuit. Have another biscuit.
yeah,
Come
go
on,
on,
let
you
Tommy
another
take a
biscuit.
chat.
He's going
Yeah.
to cuss me in a minute.
You don't
but
need to-
All
you
of
don't
this
need to-
is just masala. This is honestly, this is anti-maneuver now. What you're doing now is an anti-maneuver, and you know it because.
I got you, Tommy.
No,
Don't worry.
I'm saying I'm
I got
setting
you, I
up.
got
I'm
you.
setting
No,
up.
it's actually going to finish me
So-
off with that.
so
No, no, no,
basically-
I'm not.
So basically, earlier into the bank holiday weekend, I was invited to go and see this Kowali concert. The
Hang on, let me
orchestral-
stop you there.
Oh,
Oh, here you go. Intervention.
go on then.
Because you weren't invited, Kej.
Oh, God.
You weren't invited.
I wasn't.
See,
He wasn't. Tommy put it in the group.
Yeah.
I'm going to a Kowali concert with my wife.
Correct.
Kej had a fit and said, "Oh, I want to go to that." What did Tommy do? Being the nice person that he is, Tommy goes, "All right, I'll have a word with my wife
Yeah.
and see if she'll give up her ticket to take Kej." And I thought, Kej, that is a very shit maneuver that you've just done.
No, I didn't say
Man was
I
out on a
wanted to go.
date night. Man was out on a date night.
Yeah.
Can I add to it? When Kej actually replied and went, I wouldn't mind going to that. And can I get a ticket for my dad as well?
Yeah.
What a prick! So he wanted to double date.
We were being
wanted
guaranteed.
your date. He wanted to go with you on your date and bring his dad. That is weird, isn't it? Tommy, honestly,
I never
You're
thought of it
too
like that.
nice.
If you can get,
Thanks, Zach.
if you can, look, you know how Gujaratis work. You get one in, try and get 60 in.
Okay, yeah. So
it wound me up. It wound me up because do you know what? Nicely, you asked all of us in the group, and you were like, who wants to come?
Yeah.
No,
You know I wasn't going to
Can I
come.
just defend myself there? Firstly, Tommy just said, "Oh, I'm going to some Kowali thing, right?" And
Kowali. Why are you saying it like that?
Kowali.
Kowali.
Okay, Kowali. Well, yeah, but
Yeah, but
because we're speaking English, so it
no,
just
you're
flows.
not Virgin Radio now.
Say
bro.
again. Say it properly.
Remember where you are, bro.
Kowali.
Kowali.
So
there you
we
go.
went to this Kowali night, and so he just he didn't really big it up. He just went Kowali night, and I was like, oh. And then he posted it on his Insta, and when I saw the poster, I was like, oh, that features Abby Sampa,
Yeah.
the singer, who basically I watched her performance when she did it in Scotland. She did it, and I shared that performance with everybody I knew, from like my uncles in Dubai,
three
Australia.
people, yeah?
No,
Everyone
everybody.
in your
Because
life.
people who love Kowali were just like, I was
Big
like,
deal.
you've got to watch this, and it was incredible. She sang Dammas Kalandar, and the way she did the crescendo and everything, it was brilliant.
Yeah.
Right.
And so I was
She's
like,
great.
I was
Abby
like,
Sampa is
Tommy,
super
I was like,
talented.
you're going to that. That's when I said, I want to come.
At the Royal Albert Hall,
At the-
can we
yeah.
point out? The
Yeah.
Royal Albert Hall, iconic, big, round dome, wonderful, old, classic, near Victoria building in central London.
So
Brilliant. Epic.
so basically, you obviously then thought, all right, you know what? It's more important if I take
By the
Kej
way,
out on a date.
That's rank.
Which one is
Turkish Delight.
Turkish
Yeah,
Delight.
well,
I don't like
people who
Turkish
like Turkish delight just need to have the.
I want to know what mamul is, so I'm going to try the
Go for a
mamul.
mamuli.
But,
Yeah,
but,
go
you're,
on.
but yeah.
So Tommy sacked off his missus for me, and we were
That's
going to
out of
do.
order. I'm not happy about that.
No, but sometimes you gotta
the
look
mamul
after
is
the-
a bit like a Toblerone, sorry.
Oh, I might try a little mamul. It's going in my mouth. So Tommy sacked off his missus.
Yeah.
It was date night. Me and Tommy. Sach was not
Can I
available.
point out how that went down so you know what happened in the house?
She kicked him out. He was on the street when we got here.
It caused a little bit of a problem.
Of course it
Not a
did.
big problem.
Did
I'll tell you
actually?
what. Yeah, I'll tell you what. It wasn't a big problem. Because
Big
it's-
problem.
tell you why. The bank holiday weekend had just happened.
Right.
On the Sunday of that bank holiday weekend, my wife, and I'm very proud to say this, did the 100-mile
Yeah.
bike ride.
That deserves a round of
Well
applause.
done.
That
Right,
deserves a round of
that's
applause.
amazing.
That's
Her name's-
epic.
Her name's Binny, right? Ben did it. Ben did the bike ride, and it's not her comfort zone. She done the marathon, as you know.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
have you, right? And you guys always often talk about running whenever you come
Yes,
over. Kej,
yes.
like Kej and I will talk about running and all that. And she likes a challenge. She's going to be doing the 3 Peaks challenge, climbing all 3 mountains in 24, 48 hours, whatever it's got to be done. She likes that. Right? And actually, I'm going to be hosting a little cheer station at the half marathon, which I said to you should come along and do in September. And
That's the big half, isn't it?
Yeah. We'll be there, Sach. We'll be on the cheer
What
station.
charity?
Big, Well, because we're going to be there for Kingfisher, it'll be whatever charity they're supporting.
Oh, okay.
Right? But anyway, that's that. But she did that. So that meant, because she did that on Sunday, she had to rest on Saturday. So we went out for dinner on Friday, bank holiday weekend. Some mellow dinner nearby, a mile away, came back home.
Yeah.
Blah. Meaning we hadn't had a weekend together. We hadn't done anything over the weekend.
Right.
So she was like, cool, Monday night, after the bike ride, we're going to have that time together. She understands completely. Because I went, look, it's better if Kej comes. Because then we can talk about it on the podcast. And then I've got someone to talk about the concert with. All of this stuff. And then... and she was like, oh, okay, that's a bit of a shame. She was, I was actually really looking forward to it. She understands.
See, Kej, this is all Kej's fault.
Music. She loves
this is all Kej's fault.
Yeah.
Prick.
So, always a bit of a hoo-ha. And then I got there, and I swear, I don't know if anyone else believes things like this. I swear, Nazarullah Gimin, all right?
No, hold on, don't fast forward. Wait
I'm going to fast forward one bit, because I suddenly started to get quite stuffy and sick. Like while I was there.
Oh, okay.
And I was like, that's what I was thinking about the nazar of I should have been there with my wife. I've brought the other wife, Kej.
The work wife.
The work wife. And now I could feel like my hay fever was kicking in. I was like, I've got
You weren't meant to enjoy it.
I wasn't meant. Well,
Wasn't
or
meant
she
to be,
did the female
The hoodoo.
jadoo power.
Yeah.
And went, aha.
Right.
You won't enjoy this with your boyfriend.
Well, I think she's got more power than that because I think she did a whole lot of extra hoodoo on you. So anyway, as the night unfolded, so the excitement was there, and then so I said, "Oh, should we go?" I said to Tommy, "I said, should we go for a little pre-show munch, as we do?" And then Sach jumps on the group and goes, "Oh, I'll come for the munch." So I thought, result. I said, it can't get better than that. All of us,
I knew I'd come for the munch because I was like, I don't want to come to the Kawali thing. Not really my thing.
No.
I knew I had a day off, but I would have come just to see you boys.
Yeah.
Have a little bite to eat. I would have been happy.
And I was so excited. I was so excited. And, you know, like I went for an afternoon nap. I thought I've got to be fresh, full. I've got to be in
I
form,
ate accordingly. I thought I ate
we all
accordingly
did.
to the munch that we're
We
going to have.
all
So
did.
I ate about 11, 12 o'clock. I thought, right, I'm not going to eat now until we get
I
together.
just had breakfast.
I
and then that was
calculated
it,
how long it's going to take for me to get there. I looked at the traffic. I was just checking everything. Is it going to be the train? Is it going to be the car? You know, and in the end, I decided because I wanted to try and get back home really quickly because of work the next day. Let's take the car. I mapped the route. Everything was there, ready to go, so that we were going to meet at 5 o'clock.
Yeah, that was the plan.
I'm driving down there. Sach messages. I'm here, boys. How far are you, Kej? I said, I'm about 6 minutes away. Let me know about the parking space. Tommy's message come through. Sach, do you want to pick up from here?
He goes, boys, I'm going to be there, but we're meant to meet at 5 o'clock.
Yeah.
Guys, I'm going to be there at about 5:45. I'm just heading back home from the station to get my car.
What's that about? Yeah, so I walked to the station, 12 minutes, got there, train's delayed, and then it said 14 minutes. I was like, forget that. I can't rely on that. That's now going to add crazy amount. Let me just go back and get in the car. So I went back home.
When he said, I'm going back home, I'll be honest,
Yeah,
I had a
rough.
little fit in the car.
Yeah, he did.
I
He had a
lost
fit.
it.
I can tell. You know how you can tell? I don't know if anyone else gets this in WhatsApp groups. The messages are going, pow, ta, ta. Yeah, munch. Ooh, we're so hungry. Going to have the masala. Going to have the paneer. All right. And then I went, boys, I'm late. And it all goes quiet. Where everyone's looking at the phone going, swearing. Or going, what a let. My head's going, I know what they're saying. They're going, we knew it. We could have predicted it.
Not that I predicted it, but I was just, you know what it is? I was gutted because I was so excited to have dinner with both of you. And I was gutted.
Can I just, again, I'm not making excuses, all right? Yeah, you're right. I was late, but the day ran away from me because my missus then, because of the bike ride, she then couldn't sleep at night. She's got like rest, like, you know, like
It's
overtired.
difficult. Yeah, it's difficult.
And she's pacing around the room. And by the way, I'm going to say it. I don't care. This is real marriage issues. This is a real podcast. I'm going to say it. I stayed awake and I talked to her to almost bring her. Because she even said it while she's pacing around our bedroom. Yeah. And I'm lying there in bed, right? And she goes, oh, this is how you say you feel after a comedy show. And I'm like, yeah, well, you're just buzzing. Because they all go well.
You need to learn how to unwind.
Right. Now, I have learned to unwind.
Me too.
You do what you got to do.
I watch EastEnders when I go.
Yeah, exactly. And you think, it's 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, I should go bed.
But I have to watch EastEnders.
That's
whatever time I get in, I have to watch EastEnders.
Because what you're doing there
so boring.
is you're taking your mind.
But it unwinds me, Kej.
Yeah.
It is boring.
Exactly. You have to watch kind of sort of drivel. You can't have anything.
No, you can't have anything that's going to stimulate. Yeah.
Right, or going to perk up more. Can't have more music.
Nope.
Sometimes even spiritual stuff, that can help.
I listen on the way home. Talk. No, not even that anymore. I don't listen to music anymore. LBC. I need to hear people talking.
Yeah, you want to be almost bored to death with conversation. Anyway, so all of that, and while she's pacing around and she's talking about all sorts of stuff because she's just buzzing, right?
Yeah.
And I'm listening, and I'm thinking, if this was the other way around. You wouldn't sit there and talk to me. You'd go, can you stop pacing around? Can you stop pacing? Why don't you just pace around downstairs? I want to sleep.
Yeah.
She'd be tired, but I was tired as well. My point is, that happened, and then I get up, and obviously now because she's paced around today, she's not awake first thing. So I sort the boys out in the morning, and then throughout the day, obviously her legs are aching. Yeah. She gets another massage, this time from my mum.
Oh.
Yeah, her mother-in-law came over and gave her a full leg massage.
Nice.
So and then I'm sorting out the boys'
Did you get one?
Huh? No, I've got no reason to get one because I haven't done anything. All I've done is hold the family together.
Yeah.
But anyway, forget that doesn't deserve a massage.
The water carrier.
I'm there doing my thing while she's gallivanting around the country. No. So, but basically my point is, all of that meant the afternoon stuff ran a bit late.
Lack
and then
of
I was
coordination.
running to the
There was lack of planning from you,
It's
Tommy.
not lack of planning. I tell you what, I wish you'd been here because I tell you, I hate my life and I'm thinking, how's this happen? Now, and I'm thinking actually just get to that 5 o'clock. Get to that, we were going to go masalas. Get to that. And I was even thinking, this time I'm not going to have the thali. I'm going to have a dish. I want one proper dish and some garlic naan, and their naan is good there. And
garlic naan was banging.
The Sach ordered.
Did you have the pani puri, or did you have any of the golgappe sort of pani puri starters?
We didn't have it because he don't like pani puri, but we had the
Dahi one though, don't you?
We had the vada pav. Sliders.
You sent me a picture of it. That bun looked so good and shiny.
And then while you were having a McDonald's, I felt sorry. Then from anger, I went to just feeling sorry for you
because I hadn't eaten. Right. So then I'm driving in. I went, "What are you boys? You're there. What are you eating?"
Yeah.
As soon as you sent the picture, I was like, "Oh crap! I need to eat something now."
Yeah, and I think that's why you weren't in the right zone for the Diwali.
Yeah.
Because you'd eaten Gora food.
Yeah.
What?
Maybe, yeah.
It is.
You've
got the cuisine has to match the event of the night.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah.
It does.
If you're coming to see the Brownload, you want everyone to go and have a curry.
Absolutely.
Yeah, you got to get things. So
don't have a curry and come to Brownload.
You've got to match what the event.
Yeah, the hava that comes out of our mouth has got to match the hava coming out.
I'm
of
telling
the
you
people
now. Don't have a curry and come to the Brownload.
Go on, have it. In fact, have your curry in the Brownload.
Bring it in there. Bring it in there.
Be there.
No, bring it in there.
They ain't allowed.
I want to hear a Lafafa Russell. Listen, in fact, the mission is whether you can bring in food into the Brownload live podcast, eat it without no one noticing, and then take a little picture of the empty wrapper.
Yes.
Go on.
Not allowed.
And bring in your own booze. No, okay.
No, let's not.
You can't do that.
So it was a bit of a
If you can,
fiasco.
that's
So I ended up having a date night with Sach. You were dumped, and I had a date night with Sach, and it was really quite romantic.
No,
we sat in the
you
corner.
had part one of your date night.
Actually, yeah, that's true.
Right,
Because double date.
He had 2 dates in one day.
I had 2 dates.
Yeah, he dated both Brownload boys. So you guys had the food then. I didn't join you for the food. I got a little McDonald's on the way.
Yeah.
And then we met outside the Royal Albert Hall.
Yeah.
I know.
And there's a little bit of coordination. Get this. By absolute coincidence, we parked across the road from each other.
Nice.
We just
Kismet connection.
You know what I mean? Like just vibes.
Yeah.
Just kind of tuned in.
Yeah.
So we did that. Then we're trying to walk it, and we're walking up to the venue. This is, God, even trying to get...
This annoyed Tommy.
Getting into the venue was annoying because we were because I tell you why. I was a bit annoyed that there was free drinks from 6 till 7 for PR and media people, right?
We missed
so I was
out.
like, brilliant. We're getting there at 20 to 7 now, right?
Yeah.
Because Kej had a meal at Masala Zone. I didn't. I'd had a quick McDonald's. I was there.
Yeah.
Right. So we get there and we're trying to find the gate and we're going, we can queue up at a box office queue. We queued up. Oh, by the way, shout out to, should we do the shout out first?
Do the shout out.
Shout out to Shida and your friends. Shida just came up to us and she went, "Excuse me, would it be
got a
okay?"
bit scared.
Yeah, so did I, because she came right in our face. She was-
aggressive?
No. She went, "Excuse me,
You know,
would it be
like-
okay if we queued up with you?" And she go, and we went,
You had no option to say no.
we were at the back of the queue. We were like,
We were lost.
We were like, we
okay.
looked at each other. We went, and then she went, "Seeing as we are big Brownload fans," I was like, "Oh!"
Hey!
And then I had a nice little chat with them. So I hope you had a great night, Shida and the gang. And then they went. We got to the front of that queue, and they went, "Oh no, you're not here. If you're collecting tickets, because we're on a guest listy thing, you got to go around to door 1." So we walk around. No, door 12.
12.
They sent us around to door 12. So it's a big round building.
Yeah,
Royal
you
Albert
got to
Hall.
walk all the way around,
Door 12. Going down. Hi, we had to pick up tickets. No, it's not here. You want to go to door 1. We go, it's now 5. I went, how long to the show? 5 minutes.
2 minutes. 2 minutes.
Yeah, 2 minutes, right? Which way is it? She goes, well, if you go out the doors, Go on, Kej. I'm going to tee this up for you.
No.
This is what she says.
I said, which way is it? Because obviously, all the doors are numbered around the thing, right? So we were obviously coming out of door 12. So I was like, no, it was door 8 or something.
Wherever it was.
And so I said, so which way do we go?
Left or right?
Go on.
Yeah, which way do you go? Left or right?
She said, her answer was, it's either left or right. And she said it deadly serious.
That's a me answer.
She looked straight at Tommy and goes, it's either left or right.
And it's a round building.
It's a fair point, though,
There
isn't it?
There is no. If you go straight, you've left the
You've
Royal
left the
Albert Hall.
building, yeah.
And you go. And
Tommy looked like he was going to, do you know what I mean?
you look at it, you go,
jump on and
no,
go.
because I thought, are you taking a piss? Are you, is it? And then I looked at Kej, and Kej went, it's either left or right. As you're walking away, it's either left or right. I mean, what's wrong with people nowadays?
I was so annoyed. I'm like, is this the answer you're going to give us?
Brilliant line. That is amazing.
It's either left or right. You
But
work here.
She's not wrong. It's either left or right. You can go either way.
Yeah, all right, Einstein. But do you know what I mean?
And I
What
said,
do you want me to say?
I said, I'm going to walk there. She goes, with what legs? I went, either the left or right. One of
Might use both, I don't know.
Yeah, I know. Probably left or right. I might go left and I go right. It's like, this is crazy. Then we go around then, eventually get in, and we go, I went to the woman, is the bar still open for like the drink?
Yeah.
No, it's starting now. But that was the Asian person who was doing the PR. So anyway, in we go, and we sat on down.
Sounds like you lot had like a disaster getting in.
It was a little bit of again, the fiasco continued. Tommy brought that sort of fiasco vibe with him. And then
to the date.
So anyway,
It's
so
my
we
fault
sat
now.
down and that was good. We had nice seats. And I just couldn't stop laughing because the guy in front of me, I mean, we were pretty close to the front. The guy in front of me decided to get the durbin out, the binoculars.
Right.
And durbin in Gujarati. What do you call it in Punjabi?
No, it makes sense because it's bean. Yeah, bean.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
Dustbin.
That's the durbin.
No, I don't know. I don't know what the word is in Punjabi.
Oh, come on, Tommy.
Binoculars in Punjabi.
Binocular.
Hello at thebrownload.com
Just
if
me.
you know. Or slide into DMs.
Just me.
I don't know.
Dur se just me.
Yeah,
Durvich just me.
it will have an official word. I bet you. Look, as my dad is quick to point out.
Come on.
He goes, there aren't words for everything in Punjabi because in the Punjab we don't need.
No,
binoculars.
but
You need binoculars in the
must
What for?
have. No, to see the army. To see the enemy coming. Come on.
to see the.
Come on.
To
The
check out-
Punjab fighters must have
Look,
been able to see the army coming.
Back in the day,
The British
Punjabis all owned loads of acreage because they're all farmers.
Yeah,
what are they going to
to
look at?
keep an eye on the cows.
On the field, yeah.
Come on.
I don't think
They
they. I
must
don't think
have.
that.
If Gujaratis had durbins, then Punjabis must.
Hang on, what did Gujaratis need binoculars for?
Studying
No.
mathematics.
You had farms.
Accounts,
It
finance.
makes sense. What do Gujaratis need binoculars for, Kej?
Basically, because in the Wadi is the other the big sort of area like
Yeah.
a koti.
Okay, house.
Yeah.
Or courtyard.
A courtyard.
Yeah.
Because they would want to copy the Garba styles that
the
village
next Wadi
is
were doing.
so that they can then bring the Garba style into
Sounds
their
dodgy to me,
Wadi.
mate.
Bruv. So the song is Tu Nachala Teri Wadi Aaya. So Tu Teri Wadi Aaya. We come to your front garden.
There you go.
That'd be great.
There you
Little
go.
remix in the
So that's
Gujarat.
probably why Gujaratis had it. But he kept pulling the. I don't know what he wanted to see.
Actually,
what did he want to
furthermore,
see
who actually needs binoculars in life?
What? No.
in life?
In life.
That is
what
a
reason?
great observation.
No.
That is a great.
I know, I get it. No, think about it. When you're on a ship, you need binoculars if you're
For
the
distance.
captain to
Yeah.
see. But
Telescope.
general people, what do you need binoculars for?
Okay. So
There was an era
Yeah.
that
Everyone had
owned
binoculars.
in a leather case. I remember my uncle had a
But
massive
before-
leather case. They were solid. Like I wouldn't even let me touch it. They're
a bit like the cameras used to get in the leather case. You know
Yeah.
the big proper
Yeah,
cameras.
with a velvet inside. Do you remember?
Button up. Yeah, right. You're right.
That
There
is a
were-
good point. Who's got binoculars and for what? Peeping
what
Toms.
reason
Why have you got
Have
them?
you got binoculars
Un-
today?
Unless you live somewhere where there's a like wildlife or a view. Like unless you live like where
You want to see like a blue tip?
Yeah. Yeah. Any colour.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. So my old agent, a good friend of mine, right? He's got 3 or 4 pairs of binoculars, but he's on
He's
the
got 4 pairs of binoculars.
Dodgy.
because he's on the 31st floor of a very central London building. So for the fireworks, for the London Eye,
No,
for all that kind
suspect.
But I ain't gonna lie, when I was around there, this Tommy turned in because I really enjoyed peeping. I ain't gonna lie.
Bruv,
But-
binoculars
once-
are only for that reason.
Bruv, I'm not talking about nothing dirty, right? It was a daytime thing. But once you start, right,
can't
it's quite
stop.
hard to do.
Yeah.
Stop,
What?
Firstly, you
Looking
get-
at things.
and the ones he's
These
got,
guys
are
are
they're quite
bored.
heavy. They're heavy duty because
Yeah,
they're
they're
good
heavy.
ones. And the good ones are
But
like
you
a
make
few
your
hundred
eyes
quid.
go cross-eyed.
No, they don't make you. Well, I tell you what, you're looking at, might make you go cross-eyed. But what's about it? You're looking into people's like flats. Right?
Of course.
And then I tell you what it is. It's like real life Big Brother, and that's what it is. I wouldn't look at anyone doing anything dodgy. Well, not that I can choose what they're doing.
I'm gonna say it. Binoculars should be banned.
You're right.
There's no need for binoculars.
I felt naughty doing it. I did. I felt naughty. I was like, this is wrong.
You're right. Actually, I think Sach needs to create a petition.
Yeah,
What is the
I
point?
wouldn't want to be
binoculars.
Right, I wouldn't want to be sitting in my kind of kitchen,
Yeah,
knowing that someone can see me.
Yeah.
And that's all the people are doing. But I was watching, thinking, this is just regular folk, like a nature documentary. You know, like here they are in their natural habitat,
And
having their breakfast or having their lunch or whatever. And I'm just secretly watching.
That is weird. That is weird.
Yeah, but I did enjoy it. I ain't gonna lie.
I know you enjoyed it, but that
Could
is
you see
strange.
Yeah.
That's very
It's
strange.
strange. It's a little bit, voyage.
Yeah.
And also
voyage.
No,
We can't let that go because we're going to get messages. A voyage is a journey. Voyeurism is viewing.
Yeah, but you know what I mean. I try to make it a noun. But but what I'm trying to say is that this kaka who had the binoculars.
Oh,
like we could see Abby.
He weren't looking at Abby.
Like, what did he want to see though?
We
I
weren't
don't
far. We
understand.
had good
Like,
seats, really
why?
good seats.
What he kept looking at him.
Doing what Tommy was doing.
Like, would you want to see the string that the violin person is plucking or something?
He's
Like,
looking at all the way around, flipping Royal Albert Hall at
he
next
was.
people and stuff.
Yeah, he wanted the details of it all, but there is definitely something.
Oh, it weren't of the hall, mate.
Is there anyone under the age of 60 who owns a binoculars? If you do, you should be arrested.
Yeah, agree.
That's the bottom line. Anyway, let's
Check
get
the hard drive.
Check the hard drive. But going back to the performance of the night, we've got to mention Abby Sampa and the composer. You know, they put this. You know what I really loved about it is that they only started doing this like in, what was it, 2018. She said it on stage. They just started messing around with a bit of Qawwali, their love for the music, and they got together. The composer, Rushil, I think his name is, he started messing around with it, put it all together. And they started off very small in a local kind of, like little show in where they lived. And here they were yesterday selling out of Royal Albert Hall. And I thought, you know what? That's rated.
Selling out Royal Albert Hall.
It's your own project. It's your own dream. And I think that's how it should be. And that was a brilliant example of, you know what, keep chasing your dream.
Right. And exactly that. And they started, like you said, at a time just before lockdown. So they would have just started, got going, had lockdown knocked the wind out of them, and then got back. And now here they are.
I remember Abby Sampa and music being sent from her to a radio station that we were working at, and it not being played.
Yeah. Yeah.
And now she's absolutely killing it, and the control of her voice to sing Qawwali like that.
Oh, she was very, and there was at one point when she did the Masakalunda. You know how like they can make their voice, they can really move it, and then it can go up. It's just so good. Yeah, Rushil Ranjan is the composer, and he worked together with Abby on this one. It's great. So, and all the composers, all the musicians. Sach, I thought of you at one point because a doubler player. Yeah, there's a doubler player there, and as he's playing the doubler, obviously I don't know. I know one's the kind of the bigger one, and one's the kind of the higher note. Yeah. The higher note one, he was almost grabbing the top of the skin of the doubler, and then hitting it at one end, so it's going do 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 do.
It's like if you hold it with a hammer or something,
like
one of those steel hammers.
But he made it sound just. I know because you get the and he just kept it that high, and he turned into like a little synthetic kind of rave kind of sort of. Like,
it looked like he was going to drop a house like tune,
and it was like that. And it was so good. Like the crowd would go, oh, everyone was roaring for it.
Yeah,
nice.
Just so uplifting.
So it's good to kind of see that both of you had a good time at the concert. And seeing as obviously I didn't get to come to it.
No, you and my wife. Sorry.
Yeah. Well, the only thing I can do now then,
my dad.
Tommy, is I've got 2 tickets for a concert on Friday. I was going to take one of you two.
Oh.
But I think I'll just take someone else.
I can't make it.
Yeah, can you take Kej I's dad? I think he
I think he deserves it.
Bichana, he's been offered up.
I might just take
yeah.
I don't know.
What again? Now we've got to know. Yeah. I know, should we just guess? I really don't know.
It's going to be an R&B
act.
act.
Do you know?
It's going to be an R&B act.
Did you buy tickets?
It's someone we know.
If the person in concert?
Desi.
Someone we know, yeah.
Desi.
Dennis,
yeah.
Rapper.
No.
Oh, someone we know. It's Desi.
Someone we know. It's quite a big deal.
Jay Sean.
Yeah. Sold out show.
Oh, I saw that. Well
Yeah.
done.
What time's that? What time is it?
Why do you want to know?
No, I might be able to be available.
No, you ain't come. Neither of you are two.
I can make
coming.
myself available.
Yeah.
No.
It's
Sorry.
actually.
I'm
gonna go
down.
sit on both seats.
I'm down.
My feet up.
Sach, I want you to know now, after my letting you down, come for the meal with you, Sach, where Kej was also going to be. I want you to know that I don't deserve these tickets. So I want you to enjoy it and take someone that you take a friend and have but I wish you a great night. It's also Milo's 12th birthday and I have to be at home. But other than that, Other than that,
Kej has got a work thing on. I know he ain't coming.
He knows.
okay.
No, but that's what I'm saying. I might be available because I can duck out
No,
after.
bro, you're not invited to be available.
Can we do a little big up for Jay Sean? Big up, come
up Jay
back. Sold out.
Sold out.
Where is it?
It's at Hammersmith O2.
Oh, yeah.
Good on him.
One of those.
Good on him. Smash it, Jay.
Can you film when he sings "Remember the Time"? I love that tune.
Do you remember the time?
No, that's Michael Jackson.
That's Michael Jackson, bro.
No, that's Michael Jackson.
How does Jay Sean remember
Do you remember? With
that?
with
yeah,
Sean Paul.
yeah.
With Sean Paul.
Yeah, so it's not called "Do You Remember the Time"?
Well, no, it's
It's
"Do
just
You
called
Remember."
"Do You Remember?"
I just
Yeah.
added that bit extra.
Yeah, that's
extra.
what threw me. Then.
Yeah, sorry. I'll go. Yeah. Anyway, I want to something that threw me this week, right? And I thought, you know what? I've been saying it wrong, and I put my hands up and I go, I've been getting this wrong all my life. Also, because I don't really have it that often, but I've never known it. So.
So much I want to say.
I'm just going to say anything.
behave.
I'm not going to say anything. I know Tommy did.
Yeah.
I looked at you, Tommy,
Yeah.
and we thought the same thing.
Yeah.
Go on.
How do you guys say this word?
Ibuprofen. He's pulled up a word on his iPad.
Sach, how do you say it?
Ibuprofen.
You do ibu.
See, you went ibu.
Ibu.
Ibuprofen.
And I did ibu, like a view. Ibu.
What
Ibuprofen.
is the way to say this word?
Don't
no
say
one knows.
Don't say ibuprofen.
I've heard so many that say ibuprofen.
No, but that's
Yeah, I've
not.
heard that.
Ibuprofen is wrong.
It's
wrong.
the wrong
Yeah.
spelling, but,
No,
but
but
a lot of
it-
people say ibra.
But ibuprofen.
Ibu.
Ibuprofen. It could sound a
Or
bit
is it
Arabic.
ibu? Is it ibuprofen?
Who invented it? What country? Because that might make it like, or it might be a medical word.
I think it's
based
just
on what it is.
it's just a
It
medical
wasn't
thing.
invented in it anywhere like that, was it?
The formula is C13H18O2.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Where's the country origin?
Pronunciation is ibuprofen.
B-E-W. Almost like
Bu.
you're saying it like B-E-W.
Yes, it's not ibu.
No,
Ibu.
it's ibu.
Ibuprofen.
Yeah. So this is a bit
Not
like
ibu.
Nutella, which I still get Italian people. Big up my Italian listeners for Brownload coming up to me saying, thank you for saying Nutella. Thank you, Nutella.
Nutella.
Yeah.
But
So-
I just thought, you know what? It's
So
a big
what?
one.
So how have you been saying it?
Ibuprofen.
You've been saying ibuprofen.
Yeah.
Who are you, bruv?
I've never even looked at the packet. To be honest with you, I don't eat this stuff. But I'm just saying, like,
You're not meant to eat it.
Yeah, but
No,
you know how
but
to
I-
pronounce lamb chops.
I've never looked at the package. Like, and I think it was like my gran who just says ibuprofen. Everyone just says it. So you just
Fresh.
So you just
So
there.
Kej just picked
and
it
then
up.
you
See,
just
that's
pick
it.
up.
That I'm going to allow it then because it's your gran involved.
No.
But-
I should've- I
It's not his gran.
No, what I mean is you can.
The first time I saw it, I was like, oh, there's no run.
No, but that Kej, how have you not read something?
Like, because I thought it's Ibru.
It's not
No,
Ibru.
Ibrahimovic.
Ibrahimovic.
Oh, ibuprofen.
Ibra. Yeah, I thought it's like Ibra.
Ibrahim, yeah.
Ibuprofen.
No, Okay, so
I
tell you
reckon
what.
all this get this wrong.
No,
I think it's you.
Ibuprofen. You get my mum even says ibuprofen. Yeah, she knows. But what I'm saying is, I think there's a lot of
Where's
words
bu?
we have to forgive
bu.
British Asian
Yeah.
people that if you've been raised and been in close proximity with your grandparents,
Exactly.
there's a lot of words. Development. I remember when I read that out in class
Development.
because I didn't know,
love that.
and I read it. Yeah, so
Lasagna.
Yeah, lasagna.
Economics.
Electricity.
Economics.
Yeah.
Electricity.
Yeah. Balanster instead of banister. Is
Oh,
it
banister.
balancer? It's on the balancer. Because I thought it was like a balancing stick.
Oh,
wood.
well, you're completely different with an L.
Balancer, yeah.
Ibuprofen.
Yeah. You
Ibu.
Yeah, so yeah.
But how have you got that, Kej? That's
I got it completely wrong.
Right,
And
okay,
that-
good.
but it's a
So,
big thing.
no,
People have been getting it wrong.
I can't believe you called it that. I think
Yeah.
you're very much in the
I've
minority.
never, thank God I've never said it out loud in public, apart
Yeah.
from obviously on the Brown Load.
Well, that's like an early things we've learned. Shall we go into our things we've learned?
Before we do that, we should do things we've watched.
Because we haven't done that in a while.
Oh, yeah.
And I'll tell you what, I've seen some cracking things.
Yeah,
Okay.
me too.
Can I just start with saying things I want to watch yet? Because
Hang on. Is it through binoculars?
no, you won't need to see these binoculars because they're massive, and it's Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes. I want to.
Oh!
I want to see the new because.
The early reviews, it's okay.
But you got to see that on a big cinema screen. I
I
think it's
know,
still
but people are saying it's
I can't just
I
be
know, and I was
okay.
gutted. And the guy who
because they're always so good as a human
yeah,
story.
but
almost, you know,
from
like-
what I'm hearing is that obviously because Caesar died in the last one,
yeah.
it's struggling to go anywhere now.
Oh,
Caesar died. I hadn't seen the last one.
Sorry, Sach.
well done.
Sorry, but yeah.
Okay, but
I really wanted to watch that.
My mum and dad love the whole Planet of the Apes series. They love the TV show back in the day.
TV show back in the day, yeah.
And so they are fully. And now with all the new effects, so the last one, and actually the last, they also really love Tom Cruise and Mission Impossible films, which are brilliant, by the way.
Yeah,
all
yeah.
the Mission
Can't beat
Impossibles
him. Can't beat him.
That's it. You just cannot go wrong. Thank you, Tom Cruise. You are proper Hollywood. But that aside, we went and watched it at the Lux Cinema with the recliner chairs. And they were blown away. They'd never been to that before. They were like,
That's
wow.
beautiful.
So I was like, yeah, great. So I want to go back and watch Planet of the Apes again. Dad, I know my dad's listening to the podcast, so we just got to work out a date.
I think I'm going to wait for the digital version of it, and then.
It is digital.
No, like, is it when you can watch it?
Netflix
At home?
or something.
Okay, right.
Yeah.
Watch it. They come out quicker than you, when you think, what did I see?
Yeah,
Something
proper quick,
come up
proper
today.
quick, proper
I was
quick. They all come out
I was
really
in
quick.
Cinema a little while ago. But what I did watch was The Fall Guy in the cinema.
I was thinking about that.
Yeah, that was good because I like.
I think that's how they would describe it as an Akshay Kumar time pass.
Yeah,
Leave
absolutely.
your brains at home.
Yeah, because it is wham bam though. Because he's a stuntman, there's some wicked stunts in it.
Right.
But it also kind of reflects upon the movie industry.
What's it about?
So that's brilliant because you don't know The Fall Guy as a show.
No.
So it was. I caught a bit of it
sad,
because it was around in the 70s more so than the 80s.
Yeah,
So
well, I weren't born.
But when they rerun it in the 80s,
You weren't
I
even
was
a fool.
watching it. So I was watching it a little bit then. But 70s and 80s show, and it's about a stuntman, right? But in this series, like obviously he solves other problems and issues along the way as well as being a stuntman.
Right.
So, but in this film, there's obviously a case, something that he gets involved and drawn into that he's got to sort out. But it's also him and his love interest and the stunts and all that and the wham bam action of it all. But you get a little glimpse at it. Tell you who it reminded me of. Oh my God, I've gone blank. Who's the guy who does the voice for Amitabh Bachchan? Who we had in the
Bhattacharya. I forgot his name now.
God, you ever think of the name?
Sudesh
Bhosle.
Yeah.
Well done, right? Hanji baat ki dekh lo tusi.
Yeah.
Chal shuru ho jaye.
Yeah.
And I remember in our podcast when he spoke to us, he said, "Oh, I'm like the man in the wings. You know, like he's there, stood at the side while Amitabh gets all the credit.
Yeah.
Right? And it reminded me of the stuntmen in the same way. They're like
It's the stuntman who don't get the credit.
Yeah. And I did a Kej. I was like, you know what? This Fall Guy kind of film concept, we need a playback singing version of. Like there's a big star, there's someone who's the voice of him, but he's got his own little
Yeah.
But anyway, wham bam, good entertainment, good to see, good. So that's what I watched. But again, it wasn't life changing if you don't watch it on the big screen.
The thing I watched on Prime, a lot of people are watching this at the moment. Clarkson's Farm season 3.
Season 3.
So
I
good.
thought you'd clocked that already. Had that not come? When did that come out?
No, it's
No,
newish.
it's
It's
come out a
newish.
couple of
Couple
weeks
of
ago.
weeks.
Oh, okay.
Really good, and to the point that even my folks really love it. Do you know what? Like Jeremy Clarkson is just so good at that kind of TV
Content,
No,
yeah.
like it's like a bit of like it's like Top Gear for farming. It's hard to kind of because obviously none of us are really into farming or we're not going to know anything about it. But when you watch it, you're like, this is quite interesting.
Yeah.
It's like sexy. What's it called?
Country File.
There you go.
Yeah.
It's good, really good, worth watching.
What it is he's also got that way of just telling it how it is.
Yeah.
You know, like, and he'll be the first to gonna go, he's an idiot about himself. They're idiots. He'll cuss everyone. And I do think he's misunderstood. I think he's very real and very raw.
I want to go to the Diddley Squat farm shop.
Yeah, we should.
Loads of people actually go there and they say the queues are like ridiculous.
Yeah, I bet.
If they go on the weekend.
To do what?
to buy his,
go to,
you can, jams and
buy his book,
honeys and whatever, organic stuff.
I see it on a lot of people's like Instagram and stuff. They're like going if they're on their way. It's on the way to like it's Oxford or something like that. Isn't it? Like Birmingham, if you go,
okay.
And the other thing that I watched, and I've got to say, this was absolutely brilliant.
Go on.
Remember that show called Hijack that was on Apple TV
Idris Elba.
with Idris Elba that everyone kind of went crazy over. Remember?
Yeah, we watched it together.
Yeah.
Everyone watched
together.
it.
Yeah.
I would say this show's better than that.
Wow.
It's all based around a journey on a plane and something happening to someone. It was on ITV a few weeks ago. You can catch it on ITVX now. It's called Red Eye.
Oh yeah, Red Eye. Supposed to be really good.
And my brother told me about this when I went to Dubai. So I started watching it when I was over there, actually.
Yeah.
I couldn't stop watching it. It is, I'd say it's better than Hijack.
Wow.
If you liked Hijack, I'd say this is better.
What's it on?
ITVX. So
Okay,
even
good.
if you go
Yeah,
into your
I remember
Skybox and put Red
Yeah.
Eye in, honestly, you will keep on watching it because it just is so good.
No, brilliant.
So good.
And you just reminded me of that because also on Netflix, what I watched was the Kevin Hart show, the Mark Twain Prize, where they have all these stand-up comedians giving him like cussing him a little bit.
The roast.
Bigging him up. No, it's not a roast.
Oh, okay.
This is
I
a
saw the
celebration.
roast, by the way.
The roast is really good.
Yeah, that
Of
was
Tom
good, yeah.
Brady.
I saw that, yeah.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah,
That's and again, Nikki Glazer's.
She was really good.
Everyone's saying,
What
by the
a
way,
set.
right now that now her kind of worth after that has gone up.
Triple.
Yeah, like she's huge. But this was actually quite funny. Jerry Seinfeld comes out for Kevin Hart. There's all comedians. They're doing like little 5-10 minute bits about Kevin and all that. But it's very good. Even Jerry Seinfeld's opening. So if you get watch it, it's on Netflix.
And just another quick one. Obviously, I was on the plane this last week. On the way back, I was like, I just need to watch something that's going to make me fall asleep.
Bollywood film.
It was a late night one. It wasn't a Bollywood film.
LBC wasn't available.
No. I've never watched a John Wick film.
Oh, okay.
Oh my god!
Neither have I.
Never.
Are you guys serious?
Never.
And I
to
know
be
that-
fair, I only watched all of them this year.
Okay, yeah. So
I've never watched
are
it,
mad
yeah.
for it. Yeah.
I put number 1 on, thinking I'd fall asleep.
You ain't falling asleep.
Incredible film.
Oh, even number 1 now because somebody said
So good.
Number
I
one's
watched
gonna be
number
a bit
1,
dated now.
number 2, number 3, number
Yeah.
4 all this year.
Yeah,
I
I
couldn't
think
stop.
yeah.
As soon as I saw 1, I'm like, how did I miss this?
Yeah, it was really
in
good.
its prime.
I know what you mean. I do. Okay,
And I
that's
get
it.
why
I will-
it's such a big deal. It was such a
Number
good film.
2 though,
Different
is-
level.
oh.
Number 1 was a bit basic, but it was a good film.
No.
No, please
but-
don't spoil it. Please
No,
don't
no,
spoil it.
number
Don't
two-
tell
Tommy,
me
it's a
anything.
good film.
Yeah, but
You
just don't
just
tell
gotta
me
watch it.
anything about it. I
No,
want
no,
to just
it's
go in.
best
I
to
don't
go in cold.
Yeah, exactly. All right, I'm in. Okay, in fact.
Keanu Reeves is a bad man.
Okay, good.
It's like Matrix on
If
drugs.
anybody else has not watched John Wick, I'm going to try and watch 1 by next week. So
Please
if you do it,
Please
just holler
do.
at us.
What
okay?
a film!
To drop us a little
right, I've got
message.
2 films and 2 TV shows.
Okay.
I saw Mad Max Furiosa, the new one, in cinema because the hype is unreal. Oh, it's the best film this year. Incredible. La da da da. I just wasn't
Not feeling it?
I'm not a Mad Max fan, so I went in. You can go and watch this because it's a prequel, so it's the start of the whole story. I really couldn't care. I wasn't invested in the story. It was like it looks amazing, filming, cinematography, all that. It's
like
fine.
Dune and all that.
No, it's not even Dune. Dune's got like a proper story. I was more involved in it. I just didn't care about the story. So therefore, it wasn't my cup of tea. Maybe I should have gone to see Planet of the Apes, but I made the decision. It was the wrong call. I've also seen Civil War, which is an incredible film. That was much better. It's available now digitally download. It's
Civil War. I'm thinking of
no big actors in it, but
no,
it's a
Marvel.
brilliant story.
Isn't there a Marvel?
No. This is it's probably like
Civil War,
something.
yeah,
Avengers Civil War, something
yeah.
like that. Yeah. No, but watch this one. It's about America, having a civil war at the moment. It's a really good story, and actually, you are fully invested the whole way through.
Cool.
Great
Okay.
film. 2 shows. The 2 biggest shows at the moment. If you liked Squid Games, you got to watch the 8 show. It is brilliant. Sach, did you start it?
I saw the trailer. Not for me.
Oh, not for Sach.
No, but you said you liked Squid Game.
Yeah, but bro, this was again. It was just all in Korean.
Oh
It
yeah,
wasn't
there's a lot
Squid-
of subtitling.
it wasn't
There's
Squid
a lot
Games.
and it's fast.
It's not.
fast.
It's not Squid Games. It's not Squid Games.
No, it's better. It's
No,
another
it's not.
game.
No,
it's
it's not.
another game.
Okay.
Only 8 people. Again, money, humans.
Yeah,
what
I'm
happens,
done
how
with
we
that
start
now.
behaving.
Like, I'm done with that. now.
Okay,
No,
fine.
yeah,
But it is really good.
Okay.
And the other show, which is so good, is called Dark Matter.
Oh, not
On
Dark
Apple.
Fantasy.
No, not Dark
So
Fantasy.
Dark Fantasy are the
not Shah Rukh
biscuits
Khan.
available from Shah Rukh
Dark
Khan.
Matter. Dark Matter.
Dark Matter. अरे
Dark Fantasy.
ऐसे बड़े शहरा में छोटे-छोटे बिस्किट खाते हैं, señorita. No, I'm getting my lines mixed up. What's the line? Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's fun.
Big towns having little biscuits. That's us right now.
That's it,
Anyway,
yeah.
So Dark Matter.
So, I mean, it's just, my brain is not big enough or clever enough to understand the science of this show. And it is one for the geeks, because I think a lot, there's no way Sach is watching more than 5 minutes of this thing. Tommy, I think, might...
Look what he did there, right? First he cussed himself and goes, my brain's not big enough. I go, Sach, you wouldn't last 5 minutes. And then carries on.
My brain's smaller than
Yeah,
his.
yeah.
No,
well,
I'm not.
Just because you don't
because I
know.
know Sach is a wham bam.
His
and
brain's
he ain't wham
small.
bam.
Yeah.
Mine's smaller.
Even smaller. Yeah.
Even smaller.
He didn't even mention me because he's like, Tommy.
What brain?
Tommy has already forgotten what show I'm talking about.
Dark Fantasy
Dark
biscuits.
Fantasy. Tommy's going to look for Shah Rukh Khan in a dark alleyway.
All I'm
That's what
saying
Tommy
is I think it's worth a go because it's so cleverly written and it's about physics and it's about it's like how you
Physics?
could exist.
It's a no for me.
You see, I knew it. But it's how you can exist in another version of yourself at the same time, which then affects what's happening now. It's brilliant.
Do you know what? The one thing I
It's-
get told the most.
Go on. Kej comes and watches the most weirdest things.
That's the only line I get.
Yeah.
Whatever Kej suggests, I don't watch because it's shit. That's what people say to me.
But no, I tell you what it is. It represents, because there's some people, what I will say is I have to balance it out.
No, you don't have to.
Yeah.
Like someone like
Say it as you see it.
one person, Peter, that's only you. Pete, who messaged the show. He said, I love what Kej comes out with. And actually, so what I mean is, Kej is there for the weirdos, right?
Yeah, okay.
You're there
You're
for
going
the
to
cool
represent
cats.
all.
Says a lot about,
You're going to represent all types,
I'm
all
there for the
sorts.
youngsters. That's what I'm there for.
But I'm
I'm
just
there-
saying,
I'm there
the
for the-
general consensus, 95% of people that come up to me and say that, I'll never watch anything that Ked
Yeah,
suggests.
but we
Yeah,
still,
you're right.
but you got to target the 5%.
Yeah, huh?
They all need loving.
Yeah, and from you, they do. They want your dark matter.
Exactly.
Your darkness doesn't matter.
Exactly.
Right.
Things we've learned?
Things we have learned. I'm going to start because mine was a proper little bit of curiosity from me. I'm walking along and this. Oh, how do we say it? Yeah. We were going for dinner on Friday night, and I thought we were going to go there. And this place is known for its cocktails.
Oh,
and I
yeah.
thought, I wonder if they do a mocktail as well, because I do like a good mocktail. You do a good mojito mocktail, it's delicious, right? Nice and sugary, syrupy. And I thought, cocktail.
Oh. Did you Google that?
You
Oh,
Googled
yeah,
it.
I did Google it.
Yeah, what came up?
Right. No, I Googled,
Yeah.
why do they call it cocktails? No, I didn't get nothing dodgy.
That's a good Google.
Yeah.
That's a very good Google.
That's a very good Google.
But before I did it, and before I read it, I was like, what do you think? I thought, cocktail, is it because
Should we
it's
guess?
a bit fancy?
Is it something to do with oxtail?
No. You know when you got one mate that just makes it weird? Like, what?
No, that's not weird.
That is weird.
No.
That's the
it's
first
not.
thing that came to
I
my
tell
head.
you what I thought. I thought, and this is wrong, because cocktails are a bit fancy, they might put not feathers in there, but they might make it
Sparklers
look a
and-
bit
yeah.
like a feathery, like a the
Yeah,
tail
yeah,
of
okay,
a
yeah.
cockatoo is what
Yeah,
I feel, like
okay,
a
fine.
parrot.
Oh, yeah.
Like it's a tail.
Cocktail.
And I thought, why cocktail? And it
Like
turns
a
out-
cock's tail.
Yeah, or like the tail of a cock.
Yeah.
Like the Spurs logo.
Yeah.
Yeah, which has got a cock on it, isn't it?
Yeah.
And it's got a cock in the jacket now as well, isn't it? So it comes from, this is brilliant, cocktail, which sounds like I'm just saying it with an accent, but
Yeah,
it's
that's just saying that's the
Was that,
accent.
no, I
Cocktail.
think that was Italian.
No,
Say again.
I was trying to be French. Cocktail. Cocktail?
Yeah.
Coquetel.
Cocktail.
Cocktail. Right? A
Cock and
cocktail
tail.
was a term for a mixed drink in Bordeaux.
Wow.
Right? So
French.
So it's right. So it's nothing to do with cock and tail. It's cocktail.
Yeah.
Spelled right that way.
Cocktail.
But they became cocktail in America. But however, the coquetier is a French word for an egg cup. It's the vessel in which someone called Antoine Amédée Peychaud.
Pardon
Beg
me.
your pardon.
Peychaud.
It is
Hey,
Peychaud.
hey,
It is.
time to Peychaud. Your rent is due. Peychaud.
That's got to be the best surname ever. Antoine Peychaud.
Peychaud, yeah.
Love it.
Antoine Amédée.
Amédée Peychaud. Okay, anyway. Antoine Amédée, right,
Monsieur
used to
Peychaud?
drink out of those egg cups, which
Right.
were called coquetiers.
So it's more the
So
glass.
it's an Anglo-American pronunciation rapidly turned into cocktail. So I presume it's a she. And Antoine, no, is that Antoine's a man, isn't
That's
it?
a man.
Yeah.
Yeah, Antoine, he would drink
Antoine-
out of the
Antoine
egg
de
cup.
Coq.
Huh?
Antoine de Coq.
Who's that? What is that?
Eurotrash.
Oh, was that his name?
Maybe it's a play on words. That's why you called him.
Maybe. And maybe he's... Oh, God. Well, Antoine Amédée Peychaud used to drink out of the cockatier, and he used to have mixed drinks, and that became the cocktail, and cocktail throughout America became cocktail.
Brilliant.
So nothing to do with cocktails now.
That's a good one to drop
It's a
when
good
you
one.
go drinking next time.
Exactly. So it's a French word. Cockatier is what you got to remember, which is the egg cup, and cocktail is a term for a mixed drink from Bordeaux. There
So
you go.
was mocktail with Marshalled?
Beg your pardon?
No, like Antoine Marshalled.
Mayshod. It would be Mayshod.
Mayshod,
Ma-
yeah.
Probably.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Okay. I'm just putting it out there.
Yeah. Mocktail is like take your mocha for
Right.
a drink.
Okay.
That's what it is. You just make the most of it. I'm trying to move away from what you just said.
No,
there.
I
Yeah.
didn't say anything.
You did say
I'm
move
just being
away from-
French.
Shall I go next?
Okay, yeah.
The thing I learned, obviously we know, what if someone says to you, I'll be there in a sec, how long's a sec?
Second.
1 second.
See you in 5, how long's 5?
5 minutes.
5 secs.
No, see you in 5. I'm not going to, because I'm only 5 seconds. If you're
Well,
5 seconds
but
away, you're right
no,
there.
but-
No.
Could be 5 hours.
No. It would be, if I said, hey, bro, where
you
are
in
you?
5.
Or 10.
I'm at the house. I'll see you in 10
See you in
minutes.
10.
Minutes.
Yeah, okay, fine.
Okay.
If you say to someone, I'll see you in a moment, how long is that?
Oh, it's
1
a
minute.
moment.
No.
No, moment is just I'll see you in a moment. I don't think it's got time.
This is legit. It
A
takes
moment,
time.
a moment is a minute.
No.
No,
It's just
I don't
one
think it's a
moment.
minute.
No.
It's just one
1
moment.
hour.
No.
Oh, my
See
God.
you in a moment.
Hold on, wait. Okay, don't tell me. So you're telling me right now that a moment isn't a minute.
No.
And that's a
Because then
fact.
you say, I'll see you in a minute.
But I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what makes you think it was a minute.
A moment, because it's one moment. I don't know. Maybe because it just sounds a bit like minute. And it
I
starts
didn't
and
realise
ends.
there's a time, specific time
There is.
allotment to this word moment.
There is.
At this very moment in time, you know, people say
Now,
that,
see you in a moment. See
at
you
this
now.
moment.
No,
but
no
they're gonna-
seconds. No time.
You know what? For a vegetarian, you do stinky burps. You know that.
Yeah, but
It's such a kebab degard.
In your face as
But-
well.
but like-
I
and he's
garlic.
like-
I had garlic.
I'm glad I don't sit there.
It's like a mushroom tub, but obviously I got with it. And I'm thinking, I got a bit embarrassed because I thought, that's that Asian smell that we let off, and I'm like, hold on, that's one of you two. Then I thought it ain't Sach because I'm looking at him, I can feel it.
It's heavy
Touch
garlic
it.
on the
I feel it
pasta.
going in my ear. Anyway, a moment you'd say like this, like Kej's burp is going to linger for a moment.
Yeah, it
That's
will.
a
It
minute.
might do, yeah.
That's 60 seconds.
Is it more than a minute?
It's more than a minute.
Less than an hour.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Then I would have guessed the other way. I would have gone, oh, bruv, it just take me a moment. I'll get it done. Like it's almost like a scan.
In a day.
How we say scan second.
Give me a time. Go on.
60 minutes.
I don't know.
No. I'm going to go half a day.
No, this moment.
Go on.
It's got maybe.
2 seconds.
Okay, if it's not a minute, 10 minutes.
It's more than a minute.
Okay,
Give me something.
2 minutes.
90 seconds.
2 minutes. But I don't know why.
90 seconds.
Yeah, oh, there we go.
Why?
That's
Don't
a
know.
mad one, isn't it?
The
Who
moment
knows
is 90
that?
seconds. That
Who
is the
knows
time.
that?
If you say to someone, I'll do it in a moment, you've got 90 seconds to do that.
90 seconds. Wow, I did not know that.
That is a very good, proper, like, because it's a word
a
that
good
we
one.
all use
Yeah, give me a
all the
moment.
time.
That's a good one.
Give me a
In
minute.
a
In
mode.
fact,
Because
no.
everything else is
In a
time-based,
mode.
isn't it? Like,
Yeah.
give me
Yeah.
a min,
Could you
give me
say-
5, give me 10,
In a
give me
mode.
half
Would
hour.
you say, give me a moment, though? You wouldn't say, just give me a moment. You
Yeah,
say,
no,
give me a
people say
minute.
that. Give me a
Maybe.
moment.
Maybe
You can
people
just
do,
say,
yeah.
give me a moment, please.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, and do you think that's their way of saying, I need a bit more than a minute, so I just need a moment?
Could be.
Oh, actually, Western people say it when they just need some time to themselves. They go, look, I just need a moment.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah.
Yeah.
Give me 90 seconds.
Okay, right, fine. I got it.
My thing that I learned this week, and I was quite sort of blown away when I heard about this, and that is, obviously the solo guitar moment, it might be a moment actually, in Michael Jackson's Beat It.
Just be.
Yeah. It's like an electric guitar towards the end.
Yeah, electric. Do you know who does that one? Who plays that?
Is it pretty Slash or something?
No,
like
it's not Slash.
from-
It's Van Halen.
Oh, okay, there you go. Right.
And this is the bit I didn't know. So Michael Jackson asked Van Halen, would you mind just, I need a solo, bit
Yeah.
on Beat It
Yeah.
to just take it to another level. He turns up, Michael Jackson has got £1 million in cash
Yep.
ready for him in a bag. Van Halen turns up, one take, picks up the suitcase, walks out. And that's exactly how that happened for
I
that
can believe
track.
that.
Can you imagine those days?
And bro, what year is Beat It?
80, what was it?
Early?
4, early,
Right?
yeah.
5 year,
£1 million then. Honestly, if you had £1 million house then, that house is worth £8-9 million today.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So
So
to
he's
have-
went and bought a house.
To have that in cash.
But he just rocked up, you know what I mean? One take, and it was one take. Michael Jackson asked him. Michael Jackson had the money ready in the
I
bag.
can believe that.
I love stories like that.
Yeah.
And you just think that is incredible. That has become one of the most, popular solo.
That was
sort of-
like something like when Jay-Z recorded his whole album, the Blueprint or something, in like a day or something like that.
Wow.
The whole album. And he just went in, did the verse and left. That was
Yeah.
it. Done.
Big buck stuff, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, that always blows me away.
Yeah.
That you think that, and that's how it went down. And even at their level, Michael Jackson and these people are turning up with cash. He's like, because Van Halen's gone,
Tax
can
man.
we have your bank transfer details? Like, no, bro, I ain't got time
Well,
to
no,
do the
you never
invoice.
did bank transfers.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
or can you send us an invoice?
Send
Because,
us a check.
Yeah, exactly. He's like, look, I'm going to rock up, have the cash ready. And I'll be honest, I don't want to name names because it wouldn't be fair to name one artist. But there's so many concerts that I host where they're backstage
Yeah.
waiting for cash to get paid
Really?
for their gig.
Yeah.
And they're I'm at major venues. And it wasn't none of the ones recently, but I'm talking going back years.
Yeah.
BBC.
I've seen that.
Yeah, and they're refusing to go out.
Yeah.
One particular artist refused to go out because the deal was I remember it was the time
Yeah.
he wanted the new iPhone 4. That's how long ago it was.
Yeah.
Wow.
So I'm saying it goes. So
I
just
mean, yeah, it goes on.
at that
obviously.
level, and here you
It
are,
happens.
Yeah.
Van Halen as well, kind of going £1 million cash, and he's gone there now.
One take. Yeah.
That's all he
See you
done.
later.
Yeah. One bang. That's what 1 minute's work. Let's say
Yeah, a minute's work, if that.
in one take, heard the beat,
One take.
slapped it on top of it, layered it on, gone.
Van Halen,
love
lovely.
that.
Well done,
Really
well
good.
done. Yeah, and you're right. It's £1 million for a moment's work.
Yeah, for a moment's work.
And speaking of something that's not going to cost you £1 million, don't forget London Podcast Festival.
London Podcast
Be there.
Festival 2024. We are there on Saturday, the 14th of September at 9:30 p.m. Doors open at 9. So as we heard it say earlier on, you've got plenty of time to kind of do your thing, get there, make a night of it, come down, bring a crew down. Listen, one thing's for sure, it'll be a laugh.
And
we're not there to be kind of heavy. It's just going to be fun. Come and have a fun night out.
Another thing that's for sure, tickets going to be sold out. Because we're saying this on today's podcast.
Yeah.
And last year, the moment we said it on the podcast,
It went in a week. I think it went in a day.
In the day.
Yeah.
It was gone.
It was
so
Some people are always checking the website to see if there is another show. So there'll be
and-
already
yeah.
people ahead of you.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, and I'm just saying, because last year I had people saying, well, I didn't get tickets. I'm like, well, what do you want me to do?
Yeah. And by the way, how long, when do you think it'll be done by? Because I'm just thinking about, if I was going, I'd be like, is it trains back or cabs back? Or
11. Done at, it finishes at 11.
It'll be,
Latest.
It has, but I think, we'll be done. Yeah, we'll be getting out at 11. And we'll be hanging around there, by the way, as well. So we kind of can say hi as well. And it's not going to be loads of people there. So yeah, we'll be around. My point is, make a night of it. I'm just thinking about people might want to book a hotel. Like, if they're coming from like your Leicester massive, Birmingham massive.
Hotel.
Yeah, I'm just
Bring
saying,
your binoculars.
Just enjoy. Yeah, I'll be there.
If anyone's bringing
my
the binoculars,
doorbins.
you are getting shouted out.
Doorbin. What am I singing now?
Atif Aslam and Duri.
Duri. Oh, Duri. That's what I'm saying. Okay, yeah. Don't be Duri. Be Neary. Come along and we'll see you there.
Just very quickly, this has impressed me the most
Yeah,
on
the
this
dark
podcast.
fantasy choco fills made by Sunfeast.
We
guys,
are
he's
not.
not
No,
sponsored.
we are not sponsored. I'm going to say it, but bruv, for me to walk through an aisle of a supermarket, see Shah Rukh Khan's face, and I thought, I'm going to buy this as a joke.
Yeah.
These are really good.
These are great.
out all right.
They're an upgrade
Thank
on
you,
Bourbons.
Sachi.
Yeah.
It's the best thing about this podcast.
So in fact, if anyone's going to Dubai over the next 3 months,
Or India. You get
bring
them in
back
India.
some dark fantasy choco fills, maybe the nut-filled ones that Kej wants, and then bring them to the podcast festival. We'll see you there. You can bring them there. We'll all munch away. Until next week, take it easy and laters.
Laters.
Laters.